You sometimes hit it a little chunky, or even downright fat. Ugh, it's an embarrassing shot, goes nowhere. It's an absolute disaster for the scorecard. So in this video, we're going to get down to the 2 root causes of the fat shot, give you the cures for the fat shot, and give you 2 little bonus tips at the end to get you puring the golf ball. I'm Andrew Cullen, and this is Fat Yourself to Death. Golf yourself to life. This is Golf Yourself to Life. Let's start off with a quick look at my friend Byron here. He pures it every single time. His low point in the swing is always in the same place. It's a joy to watch, the perfect playing partner. Just pity he can't walk and he's not much of a conversationalist. So what can we learn from Byron to help prevent us hitting fat shots? Well, his swing is extremely simple. He has a very solid core and he basically rotates around that core. Now the low point in any swing always comes opposite the core, so for the human body comes opposite the sternum. I can't swing my hands any lower than when they're opposite the sternum, so where the sternum is at strike is where the low point is at strike. And 2 of the main reasons for hitting fat shots is we have instability in the core, which Mr. Byron doesn't have. So the 2 most popular are what we call the tilting fat, where the core tilts off to the right for the right-hand golfer in an attempt to try and get the ball up in the air. Sternum's in the wrong place, low point's in the wrong place. And the other most popular is the up-down fat, where we move up on the backswing, down on the downswing. In effect, the sternum is closer to the ball, so we're hitting into the ground before we get to the ball. Okay, we understand the theory, we understand the fault. How do we fix it? Easy one first for the tilting fat. Focus your eyes at the front of the ball. So I'm going to place my logo at the front of the ball, which you can obviously do on the driving range. On the golf course, you just got to have a whole lot of logos. And if I lose sight of the logo as I'm making the backswing or at the start of the downswing, so I can see it, I can see it, I can see it, core stays nice and central, we'll bottom out in the right place. Here's the wrong one, so if I tilt on the backswing or start of the downswing, I can no longer see the logo. I know I've moved my body position. We don't have that core stability that we need to bottom out in the right place. And the solution to the up-down fat shot can be a little more complex. It's as simple as trying to keep your distance between the nose and the ball the same from start to strike, then we'll bottom out in the right place, and that can solve it. But the mistake I often see is not rotating the whole rib cage properly. So here's what we're trying to do in the golf swing. This is what Byron does. He stays nice and central with his core, so we're turning around the spine and we're turning the whole rib cage at 90 degrees to the spine with human anatomy. And at some point, if we turn the whole rib cage correctly, the pelvis, the hip will come with you. And often the mistake is we just turn the shoulders. At some point that doesn't go any further. The arms start to go higher, the shoulder comes up, and we pull ourselves out of position. So we need to be rotating the whole rib cage from belt to neck to be able to stay stable, rather than just turn the shoulders first. You see my hips aren't moving, the left shoulder is coming high, that's going to pull me up and out of position. If I don't move down, I've got no chance of hitting the ball, and often that's where the whole fat process starts from. So let me do the fat one first. So we're going to move, bad shoulder movement, takes the head up, I've got to move down again. So I'm going to hit fat behind the ball. Ball's still there. And then we'll just try and solve that once we get a clean club head. There we go. So and now you're going to see the whole rib cage from my belt to my neck turning. So it's much easier to stay stable from start to strike. No more up and down movement. And we get a nice pure ball strike. Alright, so here's bonus tip number 1 to get you striking the ball pure. Just grab your ball towel, lay it down on the ground, on the grass strip or on the driving range. Place your ball about 3 or 4 centimetres forwards, and obviously you're trying to miss the towel and hit the ball. So we place the logo around the front. Put your eyes on the logo so we avoid the tilting fat shot, and we're just going to keep focusing on that logo from start to strike. Pure. Yeah. So here's bonus tip number 2. Draw a line in the sand, and you're trying to hit the line and beyond the line. This is really going to make you a pure ball striker. So this stabilizes the body line and in front of the line, exactly that one. So again, we're avoiding the tilting fat, and we're avoiding the up and down fat, where you got no chance of hitting the line. So really focusing on the line and trying to hit the line from a much more stable body position. If you've got any more disaster shots in your repertoire, check out this video. Or if there's anything else you want me to cover, drop it in the comments below. And we'll see you next time. Beautiful aim. Keep your eyes on the front of the ball. Turn good. Oh yeah. Oh, get in the hole. Oh, go on, baby. Woo!